Welcome back to Cheddar's News Wrap, everybody. Laverne Cox is an Emmy-nominated actress and an advocate of the LGBTQ plus community, and now she's adding a new role to her plate, Skin Champion. She is officially partnering with Gold Bond for the Champion Your Skin campaign. Cheddar's Nora Ali recently sat down with Laverne Cox to hear how she is helping support transgender and non-binary people to feel confident in their own skin.
Laverne, so good to have you with us today. Nice to see you. Now, you've officially launched the hashtag Champion Your Skin campaign in partnership with Gold Bond. What message are you spreading with this campaign?
Well, we all know that Gold Bond creates these amazing high performance skincare products. And the Champion Your Skin campaign is really about everybody out there who puts their skin to the test every single day to make the world a better place and need a skincare routine that can keep up. I, for one, I like to keep things really, really simple. So I love that, you know, I do slather myself with Gold Bond sometimes, but I don't need to use a lot to get the moisture that I need to get the suppleness in my skin that I need, that I don't have to use a lot, and so I can keep things moving. And it's really about that, so that the care for my skin, no matter the size, shape or condition of my skin, is important. But it's really just it's about what I'm here to do, and it all starts with feeling good in my own skin.
Yes, simplicity is always good with skincare because then you can stay consistent. So I love that. But Laverne, what in your mind makes someone a skin champion?
I think when we launched, we highlighted an amazing organization called the Trans Wellness Center, which is an organization here in Los Angeles that does incredible work to service the transgender community here in Los Angeles every single day. And trans folks, just by being ourselves, are skin champions. We go out into the world and face all kinds of discrimination, all kinds of violence, and sort of attempts to invalidate who we are. And at the Trans Wellness Center, they're doing everything they can on a daily basis to lift up the lives, experiences of trans people. There's amazing referrals for housing, for employment, for healthcare of all kinds. And so we love folks like everyone over at the Trans Wellness Center
Yeah,
doing the work
let's
to help
talk a little
empower.
bit let's talk a little bit more about that. What are some of the more specific resources and services that the Trans Wellness Center offers to the community?
Well, one of the things that might seem superficial, a dear friend of mine who works in costumes, who actually literally just texted me. I just spoke them into existence. They work in costumes, and they were like, "Where can I have a bunch of stuff that we're cleaning out at the studios that I'm donating? Is there somewhere in LA that takes donations for the trans community specifically?" And I said, "Oh my God, you should give the donation to the Trans Wellness Center because they have this amazing closet where trans folks can go, and if they need clothes, if they're early transition, there's clothes, there's shoes, and there's amazing quality and amazing things for these trans folks to get. My ex's sister actually is trans, and when it was time for her to start her medical transition, he took her to the Trans Wellness Center, and she went there and got referrals so she could start her hormone replacement therapy. So these are the kinds of things. There are job referrals as well. If trans folks, our unemployment rate is 3 times the national average, 4 times that for trans people of color. And so employment referrals are things that you can get at the Trans Wellness Center, which is so important.
And Laverne, obviously you're, bringing so much attention and so much guidance, I guess, on how viewers can support and anyone can support the trans community. You, switching gears a little bit, were nominated for an Emmy this year for your role on Orange is the New Black. You're the first openly trans person to be Emmy nominated. Take me back to that moment. How did that feel for you?
I mean, this is the fourth time I've been nominated for an acting Emmy, which is such an incredible feeling. And honestly, this year, what it felt like was an opportunity to really reassess my work as an artist and to live up to being a four-time Emmy nominated actor. And what does that take? What does it take to not that I haven't always been committed to my work as an actor, but I feel this year that the world is telling us that we have to make changes in our lives individually and collectively. And art has been the thing that has always consistently saved my life.
Well, you mentioned now is a time for change in the industry. We did see improved representation at the Emmys this year. Several weeks ago, the Oscars announced their new diversity rules. Do you think award shows are doing enough to drive diversity right now in film and television?
You know, I see that there's efforts and they're trying. I think a lot of it is about who is voting. You know, when we talk about when awards nominations come out and folks are either excited or disappointed with the diversity represented, I think we have to look at who is a member of the Academy, you know, Television Academy or the Film Academy. And so I think diversifying membership helps diversify folks who are nominated. And then I think too, you know, I'm always reminded of what Viola Davis brilliantly said when she won her first Emmy for How to Get Away with Murder, and you know, sort of made history a few years back. She said we can't win awards for roles that don't exist. So that there have to continue to be roles that exist for trans people, that exist for people of color, for people with disabilities, for people of various backgrounds. So that the onus is on us as artists too to ask ourselves questions about the stories we tell, who's in the room. I think there's questions about, you know, who are in leadership positions at production companies, at television networks. So these are all the questions that we have to ask and then take action around, I think, when we talk about diversity.
Well, Laverne, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you again so much for your time, and good luck with all of your projects. Thanks, Laverne.
Thank you. I appreciate it.